Financial inclusion means that individuals and businesses have access to useful and affordable financial products and services that meet their needs, transactions, payments, savings and investments, credit and insurance, delivered in a responsible and sustainable way. 15 out of every 100 adults in Uganda are excluded from the financial system. There are more adults keeping their money at home than those using the formal financial system. 5 out of every 10 adults save their money in a secret place at home. The use of the formal banking system in Uganda is still very limited, with only 2 out of every 10 adults using a bank account for their financial services. There are more adults using non-banking services such as savings and credit cooperative organizations, SACCOs, and village savings and loan associations, VSLAs, with 5 out of every 10 adults using these services. The mobile phone has also played a major role of increasing the frontiers of financial inclusion in Uganda, with 4 out of every 10 adults now using mobile money services. Hardly any Ugandans manage their risks using formal insurance services. Only 2 out of every 100 adults have a formal insurance policy. To address the financial inclusion challenge, the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, together with the Bank of Uganda, brought together different stakeholders to form the Interinstitution Committee on Financial Inclusion, IICFI, to develop the National Financial Inclusion Strategy. The vision of the National Financial Inclusion Strategy is all Ugandans have access to and use a broad range of quality and affordable financial services, which helps ensure their financial security. This strategy places a focus on women and youth in rural areas. The strategy sets out 5 strategic objectives to achieve in the next 5 years. 1. Reduce financial exclusion and access barriers to financial services. 2. Develop the credit infrastructure for growth. 3. Build out the digital infrastructure for efficiency. 4. Deepen and broaden formal savings, investments, and insurance usage. 5. Empower and protect individuals with enhanced financial capability. The National Financial Inclusion Strategy sets out targets to achieve by 2022 across 3 financial inclusion strands: access, usage, and quality of financial services. For access, to reduce financial exclusion from 15% to 5%. Increase access points per 100,000 adults from 548 to 615. Grow usage of formal financial institutions, banks, non-banks, including mobile money, from 54% to 80%. Increase credit bureaus coverage from 6% to 40% of adults. Grow active individuals with stored value accounts from 31% to 60%, for example, mobile financial services. And the usage. Increase formal savings from 25% to 50% through greater transparency, competition, and use of technology. Increase percent of adults with emergency savings from 41% to 60%. Increase insurance usage from 2% to 7% of adults. Under quality. Increase percentage of women who feel they understand financial services available to them. An elaborate structure has been put in place to ensure that the National Financial Inclusion Strategy is successfully implemented. On top of this structure is the steering committee that is composed on the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, Bank of Uganda, and financial sector regulators. This committee provides the strategic vision, support, and resources for the implementation of the strategy. Then there is a technical committee that reports to the steering committee, the Interinstitutional Committee of Financial Inclusion, IICFI. It coordinates and brings together the various stakeholders involved in implementation of the strategy. Reporting to the Interinstitutional Committee of Financial Inclusion are 5 working groups co-chaired by representatives from the public and private sectors. The working groups are broken down as follows. 1. Reducing access barriers. 2. Mobile financial services. 3. Credit infrastructure. 4. Deepen and broaden formal savings, investment, and insurance usage. And 5. Empowering and protecting individuals. Besides the main structure is the Secretariat, hosted by the Bank of Uganda, and the Financial Inclusion Forum is neither a formal committee with membership nor an organization, but rather an avenue for discussion, review, and debate of financial inclusion initiatives.